town hall that he would like to see America reopen, perhaps in stages, starting around Easter. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'd love to see that as well, but I think we have to exercise caution, Steve. The one thing we don't want to see is a relaxing of some of the restrictions on public activities and then a resurgence of the pandemic. Ultimately, this is going to be a multifaceted response. It's going to require more testing and more personal protective equipment for our doctors and our nurses, making sure that none of our hospitals, whether it's in rural Arkansas or in New York City, are overwhelmed, not just by coronavirus cases, but by other cases needing intensive care. And then also taking assessment of conditions on a regional, even local basis. Now, remember, the president didn't, quote unquote, shut down the country. These are decisions that are being made by governors and by mayors at the local and the state level based on conditions in their states. And ultimately, I think whenever we get back on our feet, get back to work, it's going to happen on a rolling basis in places that haven't had a large outbreak or have got an outbreak under control. So you won't just see a single nationwide set of conditions. I think you'll see it down to the local and state level as the president and the federal government works with our governors and our mayors.
Right. Real quickly, Senator, you wrote with Congressman Gallagher an item that's on FoxNews.com. It's an op-ed talking about how we are just learning how much of our capacity China has, whether it is prescription drugs or personal protective equipment and things like that. We've got to take it back. Quickly, your answer.
Yeah, things like antibiotics and ibuprofen and Advil are made in China for the most part. It's time to bring that manufacturing capacity back to the United States. It's time to bring a lot more back to the United States from China. China unleashed this plague on the world, and there will be a reckoning when we're on the backside of it.
All right, let's see what happens. Tom Cotton joining us from the D.C. area. Sir, thank you very much.